Welcome to Voice of the Nations Roundtable. You are with me, Nina Nirasha Malisaklumia. So today we are going to discuss about how robots are now taking part in our society to help facilitating the life standard in many areas, whether to be in medical or hospitality area. And it is clear that technologies are increasingly playing important roles in our everyday life. And to what it say that it's play a vital part in the country's economy as well. But however, some may even replace laborers, and that may questions the worry of the laborers. So today, let's discuss with this topic with our two guests about the challenges it may poses for Thailand as well. So please welcome Kun Sukanya Wanit Jakkawong and Kun Kevin Chen, the CEO from Raspol Company Limited. สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ So welcome to the program and thank you for being here นะคะ So first of all, can we please start with what's Raspol? What is Raspol and what service are you offering for Kun Kevin?
Okay. Thanks for your time, Nina. So I would like to explain our introduction to our company. Raspol definitely stand for like a robot as a service. So as you know, commercial robot and commercial service combined together, we need to have very strong and solid technologies. This is our the target, and also this is what we are going to provide in the market. Every strong and solid technology to provide in the commercial robot into this Thai market. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So why are you so interested in Thai markets? What do you see as potential opportunities in the markets, Kevin?
Well, this is many factors to discuss. Actually, first of all, I think Thailand is very, how to say, it's a service, very service demand countries.
Hospitality.
Second of all, yeah, especially for hospitalities. And second of all, I think now it's a timing. Why we call timing? Because of the equipment, components, the cost, the economics, and so the finished product, so the cost going down. And match with the manpowers. And also this kind of the service robot and also the service solution is quite suitable for this timing and this market. And then also very important things is the very stable right now compared with a few years ago. So that's the key factors, few factors to combine together. I think it's the right timing for this.
So,
yeah, sorry. Yeah.
So why do you think that robots are effective in today's fast-growing technology advanced world? Can Kevin?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh well. As the service demand, as the market demand, and also the quality life. So I think robots more. First of all, we call measurable, controllable, trackable, and also the economic skills. And right now, they target on the non-skill of job. So I do believe, and I also could get a good feedback from the market. See, people accept that as a friend, as a service. So this is the way, the real factors from the market feedback. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So this is the things.
Well, Kun Sukanya, what is the situation in the robotics market in the world and in Thailand right now?
I think in the world for the service robot, the market has been growing very fast this last years. But for this year, it's doubles. I think after the COVID last year happened and then it's coming down, people asking for, do you have this type of robot? Do you have that type of robot they would like to serve in the hospitals, in the restaurant, or even in the school? Because the school going to be start soon. So I quite thinking that in the near future, like this year and next year, the growth rate should be double or triples.
So
For the
mostly,
world also the same rate, I think.
so mostly in which areas are robots are being introduced, like in terms of, for example, medical area right now?
Mm. Yeah, but we also start about the robot for nearly 2 years. The first robot we introduced into the market is the cleaning robot, which I think the laborers quite lack of, the cleaning peoples. And when the COVID happens, so they don't let the foreign laborers to come into Thailand. So it's very good timing for cleaning robots. And after that, what happens? When the COVID happened, they closed the restaurant. But after the restaurant opened, everybody tried to find how to decrease the infection if the restaurant opened. So they're looking for something that delivers between humans and food, human and human. So they use the robot in the middle. So the market is quite popular for the restaurant right now. We also have a good rate growth. Last year, total order around more than 1,000 robots has been sold and installed in a lot of restaurants nationwide. But this year, another step for growth is about the cleaning robot. The cleaning robot has been required a lot in the hospital right now. Maybe they don't want the humans to serve in the infection area or something like that.
And what kind of robots do you have at Roswell, Kevin? You have many
Currently,
types of robots, right?
it is. Currently, we have cleaning and delivery. Actually, no, delivery is involved with indoor, outdoor, but we focus in indoor first. And then we also have the different type of the robot for the security purpose, like a
How is
facility
it
manage, security robot.
security? It is.
Security.
How does it work? Okay, because I've seen robots in the hospital, I've seen robots in the restaurants, but security, how does it work?
Well, normally the security is have to rely on very good the AI solutions. So which is the robot can detect many general requirements, for example, temperatures, face, and also to detect the people wear the mask, and also can help the people to cruising around in the venues to take all the videos and then to based on this video to analysis in the backend, send out the notifications. So you see, compared with humans, the robot can do fully analysis instead of just like if you ask maybe let's say sorry if maybe two security guard, you ask, hey, do you remember the person passed? What kind of hair color, dress code? You don't know, but the robot they fully record. Then you can record and trackinable. Oh, in this venue, this location, what happened? So this is the security robot purpose to help and assist the human to be more accuracy in the job field.
So you're saying that robots is more precise in terms of detail. So since robots are machine and they obviously are convenient to use as they can outperform humans in some areas. Of course, there are also fears about like they will replace traditional laborers and many people will lose their jobs. What do you think about that, Kevin?
I think actually this is a different. Speak frankly, it's different logic because of robot just a human assistant. They cannot make a decision instead of human. They only do analysis and then put a record. So whatever the action, it's a human to make it. So human still is on top of the robot, and robot just are our arm and the legs and the tools to give our resource, to give our the informations, and the decisions still rely on humans. So command, orders, everything. I don't see any impact. They just do something general job. You see, let's say the security robot. they just move the CCTV around because you usually put the CCTV on the fixed angles, but they just put on the robot with the CCTVs. So nothing different. They just be moved. And then based on the result record, then human will make decision which part I need, which part I'm looking for, and then how we using this data for that. So I don't see any, to be frankly, from my angles, I don't see any different, just the movable CCTV.
So you mean just because they're being programmed, but the thing is they cannot perform like what humans do, like in terms of critical thinking.
It is. Not this level yet.
Maybe in the future?
Well, we think so, but not that fast because human think is still complicated. Yeah.
Well, what do you think about this, Kun Sukanya?
Actually, when Kevin's planned for launching the robot last 2 years, he also concerned about, what is the labor cost and how we're gonna penetrate the market. And I thinking that, we can separate, and we would like to leverage the human skill, or what we call the upskill and reskills, to make the human to be able to control or plan how to use the robot more. The robot can be a good assistant. If people has to work for some area, it has to take like 6 hours, but the robot can work just 1 hour, and the robot can send the timing, the report, and can make you understand more about what is the area and what kind of the type of the cleaning that you should use. So actually, we also think the same way that the robot come to help humans. If we didn't lack of the labors, this market will not go as like this. So in the future, maybe after we put more AI in that, it's maybe possible that the robot will learn more. But the human also can learn more and moreover than that, because human is the person who create the robot to happen. So I think it's gonna be the time for change, even human and robot both way.
So it's going to be the time for change, even human and robots in both ways. Do you think that they can both meet in the middle? Well, let's say that's a humans, for example, like we work 9 to 5. Let's say normal people work 9 to 5, 8 hours, but the robots, if it's been programmed, it can be, more perform out more than that, or maybe 24 hours. Maybe just like 1 hour just plugging, charging.
Yeah.
To the sleeping mode. Yeah.
Normally, in many places, we deploy the robot. They use in the midnight or after working hours, so the humans can take rest and come back to monitor the robot performance after that. That will be very helpful. And I also think about we're going to be the aging society, how to make the aging people work less but more efficiency, so the aging can be the robot controller. That is the very good way. And the birth rate of the human is also getting less. So we need to find the way to assist how in the future we will live peacefully. Like Kevin said about the security robot, that can help a lot. Especially in the dangerous place, we don't need to send the human to get into there. The security robot can go into that kind of place to inspect instead of the human.
Mm-hmm. So when you mention about aging society security, right now, what are the services that you have what type of robots that you have, and are they serving in which type of industries? Kun Sukanyaคะ?
Actually, we also discussed together. That's why we at the showroom, Kelvin have a lot of equipment to be the aging assistant. Not only the robot, but we're looking for something to make aging more mobilities. That means easy to go any places by using the smart chair or something that he gonna plan to do more to make the aging life feeling better, right? Kevin, you have a lot of plan about that because in China, it's getting into the aging society already. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think they have aging um, person which is very knowledgeable. Maybe they can have more value for this society. So maybe sometimes some assisted equipment can really help them to walk around, to make them to how to say, to be more proud on their
Yeah.
work and their experience to share. So instead of just stay home, sorry to say about this. So, I think this is a common, and then also the good life quality is coming. So we supposed to have more, every
Yeah.
age can be the same. They
Yeah.
may
Yeah.
play around with the young generation together with the equipment. So it's normal.
And when we talk about maintenance and costs between robots and human laborers, can you please speak about what are the pros and cons between these two? Start with Kun Kevin.
Okay, maybe
I
my
can
side, I
hear.
think, okay, hello. From my side, I think it's more about the equipment. Let's say right now, every robot design is based on modular. So the maintenance will be very fast. And also we have the AI systems in the robot, which is we can detect or preventive before the robot has the issue happen. So this is the a human difficult to involve, and the robot self they generate these notifications to let the management to know, okay, I'm going to be the preventive or maintenance levels. So let's say in the fast response, low cost maintenance, and also about the self detections. So the robot still has many advantage compared with the traditional ways. Yeah. And then for human side, I think waiting for
Kun
come back.
Okay, but first let's talk
Uh,
about the maintenance. When we
yeah.
compare the costs of the service and maintenance, you think robots still have the advantage over it, right?
Yeah. But in the non-skill or low skill of job, let's just say, they're very loyalty, first of all.
Yes.
Second of all, it's trackable. You can know what they're doing, the performance task report. And third of all, as long as they have battery, they can continue performance. They are the job.
But
they have no any extra requirement.
but what about the after service, like a checkup service, yearly service? How does it?
Oh
How
yeah,
does it?
first of all, for my side, we have the local, the preventive team nationwide of Thailand. Second of all, we build our in-house the spare parts center. So this is what we have, and also based on this, we have the AI self-checking systems in each robot. So the robot will, as I mentioned, the robot will generate their error code automatically in the preventive way, show us what's happened or maybe going to happen. What's the problem? So we were preparing the spare parts before the robot have problem. So we already preparing the spare parts on site. That's what we are doing. Yeah, this is we call preventive MA much in accuracy way. Yeah.
So the technologies right now you're using with your robots are AI mainly?
Yeah, because this is the target. Because as you know, the robot before they start to work, they will do the self check. I'm okay, battery is good, voltage is normal, every sensor is ready. Okay, then I can start. So, and then no COVID. They don't need to do ATK. So that's why. So as long as the checking list is normal, they will go right away to automatically, based on the schedule order, they go to work. So this is the robot side. Yeah. So this is a prompt side. Yeah. Okay.
Well, what do you think about that, Kun Suganya? What's the pros and cons between robots and human labor?
I think we actually know that this timing will come. The first time I discussed with my friend who is the owner of the factories, he said he made decision to use the robot like last 3 years, and within 1 year and a half after his investment, he get the return on investment, and a lot of the problem that he used to face about the labors and everything gone. And I asked him, so where the staff? So he said that he trained the staff to do more over than that. It's not just the labor, normal labor anymore. The staff has to be improved to be more skilled. So, and he plowed on that. He didn't let any staff go. So that is the way we also think about here when we deploy the robot. We first discussed with some of the restaurants we offered. They said that normally they lack of the staff at least 10% or 20%. So if the robot comes, maybe that will be good. So they don't need to refill the staff with the new staff. No need to retrain, no need to have the big recruitment team. And he feel like at first the staff in the restaurant, they feel a bit scared. But after the robot comes, they feel like the robot come to help a lot because they don't need to hold a very heavy weight of the tray to serve the customer. So now I think they get used to that, especially this big restaurant before they would like to confirm with us. They do the survey with their staff that whether they would like to get the robot or not. So that they let the staff to vote for that. So the staff feel willingness to work with the robot like peer-to-peer more, and then the robot come to have the big role in the restaurant soon. I'm Kevin talking about that. Within the next few years, maybe more than 50% of all the restaurants need to have at least one robot.
Maybe I need to have one at home.
Yeah, you should have one. I think we will have the small cleaning for your home, but it's not like the existing one. Kevin like to find a lot of type of the robot that have fun, and then they can communicate more. I hope to see the robot that can be my friend in the home. When you get home, the robot can welcome you home, and then they tell you the story and talk to you more.
And bring your drinks.
Yeah. You can bring the drink anyway.
We
if you
have
come
one.
to our office.
We have one. Yeah.
Okay, I should go and visit.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Kun Kevin, what are the current trends in the robotics and what kind of businesses will need in the near future from now on? And let's say next year, another 2 years?
Okay. Actually, every new business, especially in robot business, we are started from non-skill to middle skill and to the skills part. So let's say we penetrate in the service robot, which is from the non-skill part. But after that, the robot will be more intelligence, especially in the software part. And then this the trains to not only the hardware part, it's about the software part. They may including more about the self decisions and then also the navigation journey plannings. Currently, our robot can be a grouping work. For example, if I go to table A, another robot also go to same area, then they will make decision to transfer the task to the nearest robot, make decision, just like a human. If you go to same place with the same task, they will give the job to the one person to instead. So right now, the robot already can make these kind of decisions. So you can imagine, and with a self-transfer information. So, for example, let's say the delivery robot in the building. Okay, I go to 5th floor, but another robot in the 6th floor. So one robot in the lobby. So the robot go down and then just go to 5th floor. So the robot itself will make decisions. Okay, I will take this task. Who is the nearest one? Okay, like a walkie-talkie. Hey, please come. Okay, they just help. So this kind of decision is similar like a human the management to to make the traffic, to make the decisions. So this kind of things you may think it's very normal, but actually it involves a lot of technology to make the management way. And right now the robot not only receive the order, they also to think, are we really take this order or I transfer to my colleague, the robot colleague. So this is one of sample. And based on this one, the backend assistant, the platforms will be more and more knowledgeable to training the robot. Okay, maybe let's say delivery. Maybe I will not take that much because based on these buildings journeys, maybe I will make my own decisions to find the shortcut way instead of the long journeys. But rest of it's about the robot train. That we will once we release the news, we will share more. Yeah, this is involve some information. Yeah.
And last question is like, looking into the future, what is your forecast regarding to the possibilities and how it will change the world? And also, like, do you think or do you foresee like severe disruptions of the economy? And what will be your advice for, business operators and even like laborers? คุณสุกัญญา first ค่ะ
I think for the laborers, we also used to talk about this. It's some of the factories. I haven't seen any problem for that because the factory they would like to apply the robot to use instead of what Kevin said non-skilled job. So normally the humans, I believe in the humans' power that they can improve more and more to do a better job than the robot. But they also have a lot of questions about how the robots will replace the humans. But currently, I think every place that we go, they lack of the human resource. Maybe at this moment, not a lot of people would like to do this kind of non-skilled job. Or maybe, I don't know where they're gone. Like some of the restaurant, they said they used to have like 5,000 staff. Currently, only 2,000 left. So they calculated how to replace the human that they cannot find at this moment with the robot instead. I believe that the trend has been changed as I told you that the new graduate they don't want to work for this kind of non-skilled job long. And this is maybe the opportunities. Like Kevin said, we have the security robot. So you will see that currently the security guard, how old are they? Maybe they don't want to work at night time. We can use the security robot to monitor the place. We have cleaning, we have the deliveries, and maybe we will have what I would like to see in the near future is the companion robot. Can take care of the aging, can go together to the park for shopping, to be good friends, like our name, Rajpal Robot as a service friend. So we're thinking about that's the objective in the future. If we can do more customize, put more AI on that, and serving the society with the robot that can be a good friend or leading you, or the robot can calculate about your thinkings and then suggest you that today you should have this kind of exercise to maintain your strong or your healthy. This kind of food match to you. This kind of the thing can put in the robot and the robot can collaborate with the humans. I would like to see this thing happen, which I think it's happened already in Japan. right, Kevin?
Yeah, some part definitely. Okay.
So,
As we enjoy.
so Kun Kevin, how do you see how do you forecast regarding the possibilities that this will change the world?
Well, from my side, I'm a bit from Sukanya side because she's more involved with the service side. And for me, I really care about the performance of the robot,
Yeah.
efficiency of robot, and second of all, how good of the cost and the maintenance. So we will compare. Okay, it's equal to the general regular work, the persons, are we still economic? So because of for robot economy, it's not about the robot price. It's about the robot performance compared with the non-skill of performance. So we call robot economics. So it's totally a bit different from the pure economics or the human economic side. So from my side, my views, I think robots still will be improved a lot because of the performance and also the efficiency. Now, let's just say we started from the semiconductor, medical science, even let's say semiconductor. Are you going to using the human way to make any wafer? It's impossible. Everything's a robot. Accuracies, trackables, the PN junctions. It's only very small of the molecule size. How you're gonna to create by humans? Impossible. Okay, and this is from the top skill down from the chips, and after that it's the medical side. So if you do the X-ray, MRI, everything, and also even the also the radiography part, you're gonna rely on machine anyways. Yeah, that is the top technologies. And then go down to the non-skill part. You will think, okay, the robot non-stop working more than 15 hours, stand by there, royalties, performance higher, low maintenance. So that's the way created the robot economy compared with the realities happen. And then in worst case, the robot, we can transfer the information to the brand new and then to continually work. You see, if we lack of a human, we need to have training class, exam class, and go on work. A robot, I just need to transfer the program A to program B, and program B is duplicate the same things. They can do the in next minute. So yeah, this kind of things is, I think we just like we will get used to, just like you like iPhone instead of Nokia.
Okay, but do you think? Well, it's surely that it will somehow impact the economy.
Well, it depends on the angle to see if business owner may help, they may help it. Well, it really depends on angles. I think every new technology, new innovation always have pros and cons. Yeah, but as long as the demand be accepted, then we accept that. Just like chips, you will not back to the human to make. You definitely rely on the robot. We don't believe a human can make chips by hand. Impossible.
So can we say that robots can still and work together in parallel with the humans, or together with the humans, because there's some skills that they cannot perform like humans do, and there's some skills that the humans cannot perform like the robot can do, like the precise program, for example. But in any ways, robots are here, technologies are here to improve our lifestyle, our life standards.
Yeah, definitely. That's why robot is always a service for human. That's their demand. That's the market demand as well. Yeah. Not the robot service to robot. So
Okay, so for today, I would like to thank you both of you for sharing your ideas and for us to understand more about robots and what areas are they useful and what areas we still being useful. So for today, thank you very much, and thank you for joining our
Thank
program.
you.
And that's all for Voice of the Nations today. Stay tuned with us from Monday to Friday from 8 to 8:30 p.m. I am Nina Nirashamali Saklavi. สวัสดีค่ะ